Big ups Islam.
Yeah.
I was telling an intern that used to work here about like we have like a religion war debate and stuff,
What?
and
Religious war is crazy.
religious debate, and we were saying like how my religion is the right one.
Crazy.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
What was her religion?
The ops. No, not
Christianity?
the ops. Yeah, yours. All right. Good morning. Welcome to the app. Today I'm joined by Loud. I really hope the podcast starts from here, not for the last fucking 7 minutes.
Good morning.
How's it going, Laura?
Great.
Can I be nosy and ask what the phone call you had was going?
Absolutely not on the
Okay, fair
podcast.
enough, okay,
I'll
okay.
tell you about it
Fair enough.
after.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah. So I walk into the office and this room is closed and it indicates that there's somebody in it and there's like I don't know. I just thought there was a meeting maybe or something. I walk
Just
in and
me.
it's you on the phone call.
Just me.
All right. For those that don't know, I'm meal prepping still. Day
Still?
2, and I still got food. Nah, like not still. Like, I'm still getting food.
Sal meal prepped this weekend for the first time ever. He actually
Yeah.
cooked this weekend for the first time
Yeah,
ever.
I cooked
Crazy.
for the first time, and bro, I have so much respect for my mom. Like,
I'm dead.
bro, to do that every day is kind of crazy. And for my bitch has to be like, not wanting to eat everything
The
that my
food
mom
she
cooks.
cooks.
Like,
Crazy.
I just feel so guilty now.
To have food cooked for you every day and be ungrateful is wild.
Yeah.
At Big 23, might I add.
I want dino nuggies. Yeah. So, mom, I miss you. Appreciate you. Come back, please.
As you
For those that don't know, my
should.
mom's overseas. She has been for like the last 2 weeks. It's coming back soon though.
You're
hopefully.
actually so blessed. I don't think you understand though, because like even living at home, like
Yeah.
in my parents' house,
Yeah.
I cooked every night.
Yeah.
Like my mum said, absolutely not. Like I will reap the rewards. I'll reap the fruit of my labor.
Yeah.
Like you are now the chef.
Yeah.
Like my mum does not cook. Like she will, if she needs to. If
But she's not like the main
like,
cook
yeah,
regular.
If everyone else is
every
busy
day.
and we need food, she'll cook. She like knows how to make certain things really,
Yeah.
really well. I ate like all good growing up when
Yeah.
she was cooking, but she's not the cook.
Yeah. Fair.
Like my dad will cook and I
Yeah.
would cook. Like my dad and I were like on and off.
Yeah.
So
No, I do understand. I live a very privileged life.
Very
I have
blessed,
a
man.
very, 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 very privileged life. Not many people can say they live like me, which is unfortunate for you guys.
seriously, having all your dinners cooked for you is such like an underrated blessing. Like
Yeah.
as an adult.
Yeah.
When you start to have to do it yourself, you realize how lucky
Yeah.
you really were.
Even like doing the laundromat, like that shit is
Your
exhausting.
mum does your washing.
My mom does the washing, but like we take it for the drying and stuff. But
Yeah.
now I do the washing as well.
Right, so you double.
And you have to like take it from somewhere and put it in the washer and then
Yeah.
put the powder and then like
Oh my god.
hit like 3 buttons.
God
Bro,
forbid.
and you do that twice because like our dishwasher, our
Washing machine.
washing machine isn't like. Is there no name for it? Is it called washing machine?
Yeah.
Okay, my fault. Clothes washer. Our washing machine. I don't know. Our washing machine. Like it doesn't fit like 6 people's worth of clothes.
Yeah.
So you have to do it twice or 3 times sometimes.
Yeah.
And then you have to take it to the laundromat. But the laundromat's kind of chill because it has free Wi-Fi, but the glass is broken.
The glass is broken.
On like the outside.
I'm dead.
I live in a very compromised suburb.
I'm dead. Newland ain't even all that bad.
Stop!
Not me.
Oh my god, no, dude.
I'm dead.
Okay.
If you want exact coordinates, just hit me up.
Yeah. Address is 36. All right, let's do this. Today we are talking about. I actually forgot, bro.
We're talking about fucking stupid trends. And all you dumb bitches that keep following them.
She's gonna go to me. Cut that out. Yes, we're talking about the algorithm and how it's really boring and how it's repetitive and how everything's the same and there's no like originality anymore. And I don't know. Laura feels a certain way about it. I don't know if I feel as strongly about it.
Honestly, I don't actually care. Like, I'm pretty happy with my For You page and
Yeah.
the content that I consume. But like an obsession to fit into these trends and aesthetics. So we're talking about like clean girl, mob wife, like
Yeah.
not literal audio trends, like
Yeah.
trends that kind of take over the For You page for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and yeah, they take on like a life of their own kind of thing. They do, yeah, they surpass like audio trends. They become its
like a
own like movement.
personality.
It becomes like its own search on TikTok kind
Yeah.
of thing, and it's really annoying because, for one, it just like if you're a creator or if you're a brand, if you don't cater for the algorithm never serves you to the people.
Yes.
And so you're stuck in this like algorithm loop where it's like, oh, everything's the same, everything's a tiny bit different than what it is, but it's just all the same. No matter how many
Yeah.
times you scroll, you're like stuck
You're consuming
with
the
the
same
12
kind of
topics
content.
that you're stuck with.
Gotcha. I mean, it doesn't bother me too much. What bothers me more is people trying to like fit into every single trend. It's like, bro, get some originality, get some personality.
Yeah.
Like, clean girl because you slit your hair. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, like
That's what she said.
you slicked your hair back and now you're a clean girl, or you're like trying to like fit into this mold. It's just weird. And then mob wife, like that is so weird.
What is a mob wife?
It's like an Italian mobster's wife, like literally, like in real life.
And how does she dress? Is it just all a look, or is it?
Yeah, it's a
like, how
look.
Do they have a
And
New
it's
Jersey
always-
accent all of a sudden?
It's always like looks. It's always like, it's never like about how the person acts
Yeah.
or what they're into and their hobbies. It's
Yeah.
always about how they look. I don't actually know exactly what the mob wife aesthetic is, but I'm imagining like more of like a darker makeup look and like leather. Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't know. Who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah.
Literally, who, like, are you actually a mobster's wife?
Yeah.
No. Are you actually Italian American? No. Like, it's
Yeah.
just
Stop
weird.
cosplaying.
It's actually weird.
Yeah.
My hot take is that white women do this because they don't have a personality of their own.
Okay.
Like,
I like that. Let's cook.
why do you need to fit in this box of like clean girl, mob wife? Like, go get some culture.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Go
But then
get a
they're
personality.
Yeah. Yeah. It also does this. It also, like, with the algorithm, it has this thing of like, it gives white women. It gives everybody the illusion of choice. I love hating on white women. I'm sorry.
God.
It gives this illusion of like of choice where like, oh, am I gonna be a clean girl? Am I gonna be a mob wife? Am I gonna be a tomato girl? Blah blah. But really, it's
Come
not
on,
more than
girl.
3 or 4
Be
people,
so fucking for real.
and it's just a girl that dresses like back in the 1800s. That puts a babushka on her fucking head. Looks like my mom. Shit like.
Oh, and wears a lot of blush, which, no, hey,
Yeah.
I love blush.
And so yeah, I think people think that they're being original when picking their style, but really it's like
It's
it's
just
the
a
4 default
remix.
template fucking
Yeah.
looks from TikTok.
Yeah, you're
that they're
just
like,
reinventing
"Oh, let me pick
something that already exists. Like, why have Latina women been slicking back their hair for decades and now it's fucking clean girl aesthetic? Like,
Yeah.
be so fucking for real. Like, do you think how do you think my mum was styling my hair in primary school?
Yeah.
Like, and I was teased. Thank you very fucking much. Like, and I was teased. My mum would slick that shit back, do my baby hairs, lay me down.
Yeah.
If my mum did that for me now, like, oh my god, I would fucking love that shit. But I remember being in school and being like, oh my god, mum, like, why is this hair on my forehead? Like, and now it's fucking clean girl
Yeah.
aesthetic.
But you were a
piss me off.
trendsetter.
Don't rip us off.
I think the other thing is that people have like a almost like fear of standing out now with like if they're not a I'm just gonna use the same examples. If they're not like a clean girl, if they're not a mob wife, they have this fear of like being a little bit different. What?
You, like, who wants to be a fucking mob wife? Like,
Millions of women on the internet.
so sad. Continue.
And no, I just think that like I guess like in the influencers' defense, it's like this is what works, and they
Yeah.
have to do what works. If like no one's gonna wake up the next day and come up with a new look, be like, I don't know, what's the look, plumber's wife, and be like, oh, that's a new look. Like it just works. Like what works for a reason.
Yeah.
The people eat it up every
And
time,
they eat it up.
and so
I'm looking at mob wife because I just need to know what this actually looks like.
yeah.
Mob wife. Theme party?
Nah. Wait, can I see?
Oh, it's like fur and heels.
It's like yeah.
Oh my god.
It's all remixing old fashion. I feel like.
Mob, why fine babe? What the fuck's a fine babe?
Yeah.
Seriously, guys, let's just all try and be authentic. Let's just be ourselves. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I think it gets to a point where it's like too much. Like if you're just trend hopping a look for the sake of look. I guess if you do fashion, maybe it works a little bit. If you do fashion and you like,
I guess you
displaying
can
looks
like
and
play
stuff?
into it a little bit, but
Yeah.
ideally, it's not your entire style.
yeah,
I mean, it can't be because it's a trend.
yeah.
You're gonna get over it in a couple of months and change your style.
Best thing I do is like when I go on somebody's TikTok that they're like trend hopping and stuff. I go on their Instagram and you can see like every like month of every year they like have a new look.
Yeah.
So like especially for men, like I'm a victim of that. This is me.
Okay.
Back in like 2016, 17, when like Bieber, Kanye were like the hottest they've ever been.
Yeah.
Had these like tall tees with like zippers on the side, like skinny ass jeans.
Tall
Like,
tees. Oh my god, burn tall tees. Ban all tall tees.
and now it's like Carhartt jackets and stuff. Like, it's funny how like, I don't know. There's no sense of like timelessness with everything. I feel like we're
Yeah.
always trying to, like,
I hate that.
yeah, play off of the 90s
Mm.
and then have a little remix with it. But it's like when it comes decades down the line, people looking back at the 2020s are going like, oh, what the fuck did they actually do?
Yeah, it was just a remix of a bunch of
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
that happens in women's fashion too. Like low-rise jeans become a thing.
yeah,
High-rise jeans become a thing. Off the shoulder becomes a thing, and then
Yeah.
it goes out of fashion, and people stop wearing it.
yeah,
That's fine. That's just like the cycle of fashion. But when people go from like one aesthetic to a completely different aesthetic so often
Yeah.
because they're trying to keep up with these social trends is where I'm like kind of like
yeah. And if you have algorithm anxiety, just delete the app.
what the fuck is algorithm anxiety?
It's like, oh, I don't know what to
Oh my
do
god,
to cater for
go
the algorithm.
outside.
But this is
Touch
people's
grass.
livelihood. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this is coming from a creator or
Yeah,
brand
yeah.
perspective. I get it, besties.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's all I had to say.
I get it. We do this for a living.
Yeah, yeah.
That's different.
Yeah.
If you're a consumer and you have algorithm anxiety,
Yeah. Shut the hell up.
close the app.
Shut the hell up. Yeah, it's like this one tweet from Tyler the Creator when he was like, cyberbullying isn't real, just close your phone.
Close the app. Lock your phone. Put it down.
Yeah, and go on like a social media detox. I feel like that is one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Have you ever done a social media detox?
Not for longer than like a week.
Okay, I did it for like a month.
Oh, nice.
Where I was like deleted every app ever, and I did this. This was like back when I was like 18, 19. So it's embarrassing still, but I did this like cringe thing of like deactivating if you have my number. You know, you know, hit me up.
Dude,
And I was like,
that's so funny when people do that.
yeah, I was like, no one wants to hit you.
Did anyone hit you up from that message?
No.
That's hilarious.
And so yeah, my dad's asking me. Yep. Anyways, and sorry. So yeah, just be yourself.
Be yourself.
If you're ugly, if you look funky, if you got bullied for having a certain look, stick with it. It might actually become popular.
I don't know if that's great advice, but sure. Just, I don't know, dress
You already
how
got
want.
bullied. You already got bullied. Like, rock with it.
Yeah,
Play it, like, double down.
I guess.
So if you
lean
see
into
me,
it. Wearing tall tees.
yep, with zippers on the side that have, like,
Bring it
gold
back.
fucking embossing and shit. Like, let's say thug life, swag, obey.
Trendsetter.
Yeah. I'm gonna come with a snapback
I
tomorrow.
bet they'll come back. I bet they'll come back.
Everything comes back.
Exactly.
Bro, I'm still, like, I'm the biggest hater for jorts. Like, I tried jorts the other day.
Really?
Over the weekend.
I like jorts.
Nah. Not for me. Maybe I'm just like, I don't have the legs for them, I think. But, like,
Why?
because I've. What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean you don't have legs for it? Like,
I don't know. I
they're
think.
shorts.
Yeah, but, like, all the jorts that I liked wearing, or that I like trying on were, like, 3/4. They weren't, like, jorts.
Gotcha.
And so I don't know why I thought, like, I'd look like a Pinterest board, but. like a Temu review. But yeah, speaking of algorithms and stuff, Facebook is back in the mix. I commend Facebook for still trying. Like,
What do you mean you commend Facebook? They're literally the biggest social
But,
media
like,
app in the whole world.
every
They make so much money.
I'm in my hater bag, sorry, but every week it's like a new headline. They're trying this, they're trying this, they're trying
They're
this.
trying it all. They've got the big budgets.
Yeah. They got Maya. And so now they've come out with a even newer like Reels tab where they
Let me go look at it.
just double down on TikTok's success, TikTok's formula. And but the other cool thing is that they came up with a new local tab where like it shows you like local communities, local pages, and
Local
groups you can join.
Reels?
Yeah, local like
Just local
groups and
things.
communities you can join. Local
One
event
thing
pages.
about me, I'm never gonna update my app, so I don't see any
Yeah.
of this. I update my app when it doesn't function
Yeah.
anymore, and it's like you need to update.
You still have Twitter, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Standing strong.
Still has
Me and
Twitter, guys.
Twitter.
OG Twitter.
Blue app.
And so yeah, I think there's like a rising nostalgia for like an older Facebook or old Facebook in general, with the whole like, not just like the statuses, the poking, like there's now like a charm to like,
It's
looking,
nostalgic.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
People want that back. Life
remember-
was so simple.
yeah, when like you got so
All
many
you
happy
got was
birthday
a
messages
poke.
on your feed
Yeah.
and stuff.
Oh my
like,
god, bro.
yeah.
I would go so hard on those.
and now I have to announce my birthdays on my story to get 3 fucking replies.
dude.
So fucking sad,
I would
bro.
go so hard. I'd like make my friends videos, make my friends collages.
Yeah.
Write like a fucking dissertation on their wall. Like that was a time.
Yeah.
A time. I'm so glad I lived through it. I'm truly am because
Yeah.
like if I was 15 now, like what do they do these days?
TikTok.
Fucking
Musically.
yeah, but they don't make
No.
stuff like they don't declare their love for one another
No,
the way
no.
that people did on Facebook
No.
walls. That should be studied.
I remember that was a thing where people did like crushes and stuff. They would do that.
Do what?
Like post, because I can post on your wall kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so like we were like, we would do like truth and dares and stuff. We were like, I was like year 5, year 4, but we would do like,
Oh my God, so many challenges.
I dare you to fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
This or that, or like, what do you call it? Like, what I like about you, and then you'd like post it on their fucking wall.
No, it'd be the photos where it has like number 1 to 99, and you have to answer 3 questions, and I get to pick the numbers. And it's like, oh,
Oh my God, that was fun.
that was kind of cool. And then there was this phase, but this is more of an Instagram thing for me, where like people would send anonymous messages and stuff.
Instagram.
Like not on Instagram, but like it'd send like a link
Yeah.
that people would go to, and they'd write a anonymous message, and then you could like respond to them.
Was it in the Instagram app?
No,
Oh,
no.
this was recently.
Yeah,
Isn't it? Yeah, like
ish,
people
ish.
did it on their stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not. Is it a story thing now? Where like it'd be anonymous.
Oh, I've seen it recently on people's story where it's like asking anything, like anonymous. And I say recently in the last like year.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember.
There was a
being
thing.
on Facebook.
Maybe it's like a cultural thing where I was from, but
It's a Gen Alpha thing.
no. And yeah. So Facebook cringe.
I mean, shout out to Facebook. I like Facebook. I'm in so many Facebook groups.
Yeah.
I use it for that function and for Messenger. And if Facebook ends up making a comeback, I won't be mad. Like, they're the OGs, man.
Yeah. I think just
They're the reason why we have all these other platforms
yeah.
these days.
They were my first application. I miss it. I miss those times. With
Shout
that being
out
said, guys, thank you so
Facebook.
much for tuning to the podcast. We gotta go. Laura, any final words?